rune reading. I'm going. It's a love reading. I'm going to start out the reading with the rune. I've been gone for a while. I was supposed to do Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, where I had left off, which was like 2 months ago. And so I decided, hey, I'll just open up with the ones that I did not do last time. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. And if you're returning, thank you for returning and supporting me. I had to take off. I will not force myself to do readings if I'm not energetically available to do them or if things are going on in my life. Please understand. Okay, so the nature of your reading is, let's see what the screen is. This is breakthrough. So this is a rune that's speaking of going through a breakthrough. There might be epiphany of some sort that you are now dealing with. Okay, I'm going to read from the book and then I'm going to use tarot to go into detail on what's going on in your life. So breakthrough is day, God's light, prosperity, and fruitfulness. So there may be some prosperity that's coming your way right now. Okay, alrighty. Let's go to get into the tarot. Yeah, like I said, guys, I will not do readings if I'm not energetically available to do them. If I'm drained, if I'm tired, if I'm going through something and I don't feel like I can do them, I won't do them. I just started accepting personals again. So if you would like a personal reading, contact me. My information is below. And ignore that price. I will work with you. And I'm only accepting Cash App at the moment. Sun, Rising, Venus. Aquarius. If I didn't already say it, I would like to say, please do not use a general reading to give you permission to go back to somebody who's abusive to you in any kind of way. Okay? Do not use readings to stroke your imagination and fantasy. If somebody was not a good person, don't think that they just get an epiphany overnight and you listen to a reading and decide to run back to them. This is a general reading, not a personal. Alrighty. So what is the current situation for my dear Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus in love? What is the current situation? Alright, we have the Death card in the reverse. Alright, what is the crossing energy? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse as a crossing energy. What's the underlying energy? The Justice card. Alright, what are the crowning thoughts? Seven of Swords in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. And what happened in the past? The Ten of Wands. Okay, so what I see here, I have the Death card, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Justice card's underlying energy. So currently, what seems to be the situation is that it is a situation that is unchanging. This is Major Arcana, the Death card. When the Death card shows up, it means that it is something that needs to change but refuses to change. It represents stagnancy and unwillingness to maybe see the error of one's ways or get the bigger picture. Sometimes the death card is just saying that things are just stagnant. That's what it means. But it is a card that wishes things would change for the better, but at the current moment they're still the same. So it looks like the reason why this Nine of Swords is here is because of this Death card in the reverse. So the Nine of Swords in the reverse is talking about finally getting over a difficult time. It normally represents agony. It normally represents mental anguish and burdens, obsessions, and nightmares, and just fears and anxiety. So it's saying that what I'm seeing here, this very well, it looks like a breakup of some sort. And then we have this rune that talks about a breakthrough that you may have, you may be at an epiphany right now because of what you see is what you get. It looks to me like the situation is unchanging, and so you have to take the position of getting yourself out of the rut that you were in. Okay, I hope you can see this. So it's talking about getting yourself out of a rut, removing yourself from a depressing time, a time of anguish, a time of, where your mind is just restless and you just feel like um, you can't get any sleep, any mental, it's keeping you up at night. That's what it's talking about. So it's saying that you have broken free. Justice, the Justice card. Now, the Justice card can be talking about a divorce, or it could be talking about something of a legal matter. Um, that there could have been something that turned in your favor, and that you were just. Hold on for a second. I apologize. My son's cooking. All right. So if you hear something in the background, hey, I live with people, so things happen. So with the Justice card, it's saying that some justice was served. That you may have won a court case, or it's saying that it looks like either you may have won a court case, or justice has been served. Like you're finally getting your karmic justice. There's finally some karmic justice, meaning that maybe the person you're dealing with is finally getting payback, or you're getting paybacks at that person, and they're like now dealing with the consequences of what they have done, or the consequences of them refusing to change. But it looks like to me that there's been some release. And the reason why I said there's been some release is because we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Wands in the reverse talks about a time of putting away something that one felt was too much for them to bear. So it looks to me like in the recent past, a burden has been settled. Something has been settled. Something that was causing you a lot of grief within a love situation. Something, the person that you were dealing with, it seems like that you guys are not even at a crossroads. You're at a brick wall. That someone is unwilling to change, and because they are unwilling to change, you have decided to change. And because of you deciding to change, is saying that whatever the nature of the situation, it looks that, like I said, that there was an ending of some sort, that you have parted ways with somebody. And this breakthrough, as the rune suggested, that is saying that you have you have you have gone through a mental breakthrough where you have released yourself from that Nine of Swords energy. And so what's on your crowning thoughts is the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Temperance in the reverse. And so with the Seven of Swords, it could have been that somebody was scheming behind your back and you found out. That this is something that you're pondering over. And the Temperance in reverse is talking about something that maybe it was like a refusal to compromise. The person that you were dealing with could have, this is a card of spirituality and things like that. But sometimes it's saying that when this type of card comes up, that the person that you're dealing with, they may have been up to some crookedness, and you found out what they were up to, and because of that, like, you're just like unwilling to compromise. You're unwilling to settle for whatever it is that they have set forth. So, like, this is what's on your mind. You're thinking about, if this is your reading, remember it's a general reading, that the person you're dealing with, they tried to trick you. They tried to do some underhanded things to you. And you have decided that enough is enough. You see this person for what they are. You could have found something out from somebody or just from your own observations. And you're like, wow, this person really tried to trick me, and I can't go for that. I cannot settle for that. Temperance in reverse is saying a lack of compromising, a lack of seeing eye to eye with somebody, a lack of patience, a lack of meeting someone halfway. And on the bottom of the deck, whoop, oh crap, hold up. I just snatched the cord out. Hold up. I apologize. I knocked the cord out, messed up the lighting. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is a person that you couldn't see eye to eye with. The relationship just didn't work out. And so this is just talking about a situation that you have finally become aware of. And now it's time for you to move on. Four Wands in reverse. You could have gone through a divorce, or you're going through a divorce. We have that Justice card here. And the Eight of Wands. Like, first day back on the reading tip. That happens. All right, so with the Eight of Wands, it's saying that uh, whatever this is that you're going through, there's obviously some sort of disharmony in the home. Disharmony with the family, disharmony with the union. You very well could be going through a divorce because you found something out about this person that you just cannot go for, and that this thing was a burden that you decided to let go of. Okay, so what is it that the person that you are dealing with, what is it that they fear concerning the current situation? Now, I'm saying it from your point of view and their point of view. I'm trying to look at this as a medley of things. I'm saying it as this is what you're going through, and you have awakened to something that was going on, and you've decided that it's time for you to move on. So that's what it looks like to me. And now, it could be vice versa, cross watcher. It could be like, whoever's dealing with you who might be watching this reading might say, hey, that's me and not them. But it just looks like there's been a moving on. So, what is it that the person you're dealing with fears concerning this situation? The Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. Now, this could be somebody that's a little bit younger than you. And this also talks about a retraction of a love offer, someone who's immature when it comes to love, or somebody who is no longer interested in trying to start over. It has many meanings. What else? And the King of Swords. So you could be like, you made a head over heart decision, and you're guarding your heart, and you're not allowing this person in. It happens. Listen, this is life. And these readings cannot all be so bubbly because that's not how it truly works. So this is somebody's story. So the person that you're dealing with, they may have deceived you in some kind of way. You found some things out, and it looks like they're afraid that you have closed your heart off to them, and that you are choosing your head over your heart, and you're not allowing them back in. So that is what they fear. And how do others see the situation? Outside influences and factors. How do they see the situation? The Five of Swords, winning at all costs. There was some form of deception that somebody was trying to run game and got played. The Five of Swords normally is self-sabotage. It's a card that backfires. I hope you can see these cards. It's a card that backfires. It's a card that, when it comes up, it means that, there might have been a lot of disagreements, a lot of arguing, and sometimes when we try to win an argument, we end up making the situation worse. Instead of knowing when to back off and just to let the dust settle, if we keep going and going and going, we're sabotaging the connection. So the people on the outside see as though that the person you were dealing with, they sabotage the connection. What's after that? Let me peek. Magician in the reverse. Sabotage the connection. They were trying to run game and got played. They were trying to do something underhanded. That's the magician, major arcana. Anytime you see a major arcana card, it means that is something that is strongly influencing the reading. So it looks to me like there was some karmic justice that had been served to this person for the way that they have done you. And now this person feels as though you're moving on. You're moving on. And that you are choosing yourself over them. And that the situation, it was unstable, but it was something that I don't know. I don't see a third party energy, meaning like cheating or anything, but it seemed like somebody tried to win and ended up losing you in the process. And it looks like you have the energy of you're over it with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And like I said, the Justice card can be talking about karmic justice. Somebody getting exactly what they bargained for, or this could be a legal matter where you want a legal case against somebody. And, because of, they got caught in their ways. Who knows? You would know best. So, what is it that the person you are dealing with, or who is thinking of you, um, what is it that they truly wish for? What is it that they desire as far as the connection between you and them? The Fool card. Can we try again? Just give me one more chance. I'm good. I'm worth the risk. Just give me another chance. Can we start over? 0. Can we start over again? The Fool card. And what else? What else is it that they wish and desire? Hmm. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. Let me see. Why is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse there? 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I just flipped that out. So it seems that they want you to reconsider. To me, with this Fool card, the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles, it seems to me like they know that you've run out of your patience with them. And that you're not willing to work with them. The 3 of Pentacles in a reverse is talking about something like one of the meanings for the 3 of Pentacles is critiquing. Um, someone who critiques the relationship, someone who's in a partnership, who wants a partnership. I'm talking about Three Pentacles in the upright. It's talking about a partnership where somebody is working with you hand in hand, where you can help each other grow. And it looks to me like somebody wants you to take the risk on them, and they know that you've run out of your patience. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is saying that not ill-gotten gains, but it's saying that things just haven't turned out the way that you desired, that it was an ill investment, or that you have lost your patience with the situation. But they want you to have the Seven of Cups. They want you to reconsider. They want you to ponder over the possibilities with them. And maybe it is that I don't know. I mean, even though you have run out of your patience and whatnot with them, maybe it is that they just wish that you would just let your guard down to try again, even though that they have disappointed you. It looks like with that Three of Pentacles in reverse and that Seven of Pentacles in reverse is talking about disappointment, the Moon card, everything coming to light, all letting go of the fears, letting go of the anxiety, letting go of the anguish. So it's like they're wishing that they could purge themselves of this situation, that you would be willing to take a risk with them. You would be willing to let your guard down and try again after they have disappointed you. And it looks like whatever it is that you find out, they can't hide anything from you, okay? When the Moon card goes in the reverse, it is almost like the Seven of Swords in reverse. What is hidden is revealed. Fears and anxieties and stuff like that, and depression, all that stuff is overcome. What is hidden is no longer hidden. And it's saying that, to me, with the Seven of Cups, they're just like wishing that you will overlook their flaws, and that you would get over your impatience and reconsider, because the Seven of Cups talks about options and choices. It also talks about living in the fantasy land and the dream realm and things like that. But it just looks to me, because of the Fool card, Major Arcana, being here, that they would like for you, and the Moon card in the reverse, saying that there's nothing left hidden, or saying to me that even to the furthest extent, like it could even mean that they wish that they could be like completely vulnerable and honest with you, because the Moon card would suggest that. And also the Three of Pentacles and the reverse would suggest that. It's like it could be an admittance of, I'm not perfect, but can you try again? I know I disappointed you. I know I failed you in some kind of way, but can we try again? So it looks like this person wants to try again. On the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune and the upright. So that's saying, uh, hoping for karma to turn in their favor, the karmic wheel of destiny to turn in their favor. But it's talking about, wanting another chance of some sort, or hoping that things will turn in their favor. I'm peeking. High Priestess, she who knows. You might be dealing with the Pisces. I mean, that's the High Priestess. So it's, to me, it's like you may be like holding yourself back from them. You may be keeping your guard up, and keeping the secrets. The keeper of the secrets is the High Priestess. So, she's someone who's very intuitive, but she's also someone who's normally single, alone. She's normally someone who is not afraid to be alone, but she's a very intuitive person. So if you are being seen as the High Priestess, it's saying that they cannot hide from you. They want to be vulnerable with you. They want you to take a risk with them. Okay? And open up. Okay? So what is the possible outcome for this reading? Oh, Five of Cups. It's still, One more. That's the 5 of Cups there. Two of Wands. So it looks like the 2 of Cups on the bottom, and this time it's in the upright. So right now, it's a sad period. The possible outcome is things just remaining as they are, and kind of shoulda, coulda, woulda. A lot has happened, and this person with this 5 of Cups, this person is looking back on the past. They're concentrating on the things that have gone wrong and don't know how to fix it because their back is turned to the 2 of Cups. And with the 2 of Wands in the reverse, it also reiterates they don't know how to fix this. You don't know how to fix this. At the bottom of the deck with the 2 of Cups, it's saying that this person still cares about you. But for whatever has transpired in the relationship, you very well may still be on a break. So with that 5 of Cups, it talks about regret. That, the outcome is just simply that if you're in a situation and you're not dealing with each other right now because of things that you have found out and you've lost your patience for it and you're not tolerating it, you're not willing to compromise, you have set your boundaries and so on, and that you found out so much about this person that it's a complete turnoff just the thought of them being with you. And with that death card, like I said, it's saying that this person, you feel like this person will never change. So you have to change. You have to get over the thought and the fantasy of this person changing, and you have to move on and do right by yourself. And it very well could be the reason why that situation is what it is because this is what that person had brought on themselves. And so this is their karmic justice, 10 of Swords. That is it. That is the outcome. It's saying that it is what it is. That if you're not talking to each other and there's no communication, this is all thoughts. There's no communication. I mean, when I'm looking at it, the only thing we have is the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. There is no communication. Justice card. So they're very well, and 5 of Swords. What all this means, even with the 5 of Swords and the Magician, people on the outside knew that this person's just no good. And now they're, woe is me. That's what it is. Woe is me. Alright, I'm gonna pull some further advice from my, I think this Psychic Heart Tarot Oracle card. Refusing to see. Well, it's in the reverse. Even though I normally don't read this deck in reverse, I could have sworn I had all the cards in upright. It looks like the whole deck is upside down. No, it's not. Alrighty, refusing to see in the reverse. So that means that this is an undesirable outcome. That, this is not what you wanted, it's what you have to accept. So, whoever this person is, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an air sign, or possibly a water sign. There's no earth on this board at all. So, it's either fire, air, or water. One more. Confront the moon card. So it's time to confront your fears. That child, that inner child, that past, whatever it is that you need to confront. Maybe you have to just come to terms with what's going on with the Lovers in the reverse. So it's saying that it's time to confront the fact that this is now come to an end, unfortunately. And this is reality. I'm not going to tell you somebody's coming back to you that's not coming back to you. If you found out something about this person that wasn't right, that made you draw your conclusion, then I can understand why you came to that conclusion. And understand this, that they are feeling very terrible, sad, looking back on the past, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So right now, if the outcome is active now, it just means that they're still going to be living in the past and their shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and regret and remorse about the ending and how they did not want this. This was an undesirable outcome. So that is my reading for you, my dear Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me. I'm sending you peace, love, and light from my